Alright y'all, welcome back. We're up here at my buddy's property. Nick, he's got all of the equipment you could ever want. He's got his own company, he's doing his thing, and I told him about the plans for the property, how I wanted to, try to do a food plot this year in one of the bigger fields. And if y'all missed the video where I planted all my sunflowers, I hand-tilled that joker with a 9-inch little tiller. It probably took me the entire day. We got her done, but for this section of the field, I'm not going to be doing rows. I actually want to try to do a very decent sized luscious food plot. I'm not going to tell you guys what we're going to be planting yet, but all you need to know is that we got everything loaded up. We're about to head out to the property. I'm going to show you guys the location where we're going to do it and just kind of step by step how we're going to try to make this thing the best we can. So let's get this thing strapped down and I will see you guys at the farm. Guys, I am excited. We are pulling down the path. Today's going to be an amazing day. It just feels good to be able to start moving forward with the property. This is a project that I've been waiting to do for quite a while now. I just had to wait for the farmer to get done with his canola. He's planted his soybeans, and now we're ready to rock and roll and start doing our thing to hopefully get this property exactly where we want it. I'm heading down the path right now. I'm meeting Nick over where we're gonna start doing some work. Once I get over there, guys, I will show you exactly what we're gonna be doing today. All right, y'all, so we just made it down here to the corner, and you can see this is what we're working with. It's a decent sized little area. A lot of the deer are congregating right here. A little bit of luscious grass growing in the back. I always see these deer walking through here. There's multiple trails they're cutting through. We got the pond right in the back of it. I even got a couple feeders right behind me that I got these deer trailing on. So you guys will see those videos soon. They're right behind this one. But I'm extremely happy with the size of what we're gonna be doing. Still not gonna tell y'all what we're planting because the seeds aren't here yet. They're gonna be arriving today. So I might be back out here as soon as they come or tomorrow to put them out. But right now, Nick just made a run just dividing the crops. So we have soybeans in this field, and then we have what I'm gonna be planting in this one. So I wanted to give the farmer a little bit of clearance. I feel like that's gonna be good because some of my crops might kind of come over here, and his soybeans, once they grow up, they're gonna come over too. So I'm thinking we're gonna have at least a 3-foot gap dividing us. This thing is doing a great job, way better than what I would have been able to do. Y'all can see the soil is super fine. This is exactly what we need for the crop I'm gonna be planting. And it's even got a little bit of moisture too, which is good. You can tell the field's a little bit uneven. You can see how it's extremely flat there and a little bit fluffier on that side. We'll go through and do it a couple times. Either way, it's not gonna matter, guys, because field dirt is exactly what you want for this. And if, watch this, I'll show you. Look at my feet sinking in. That is what you want, son. This crop's not gonna have an issue growing out here. So I'm gonna throw you guys up on the drone. We're gonna set up the tripod and let's just watch Nick do his thing. All right, y'all, so Nick just finished up. It looks freaking amazing. I mean, there wasn't really much in the field to start off with. I mean, the beans were growing, but I don't know if just from him, doing his thing and tilling it down, it's just, we got so much more. Like, this is gonna be a massive food plot. Nick, what do you think? I mean, about an acre? That's a pretty big food plot. I'm still not gonna tell you guys when I'm planting it. It's arriving today at 3 o'clock, so we're gonna leave here, get everything packed up, and then once it arrives, I'm gonna come back with some orange flack just so I can stake around so no one tries to do nothing stupid out here. I'll bring my spreader, I'll show you guys the seeds. By looking at the size of this now, I hope I actually have enough seeds. And if I don't, I have some other kinds that I was planning on doing out here. Because this food plot's a little bigger than what we thought, I might split it up in 2 different sections to have 2 different options of food. For the deer, the turkey, everything's gonna be out here tearing this stuff up. The camera don't show how big this damn thing is. And the soil is absolutely crazy. I showed you guys earlier, but now it's starting to dry up a little bit. You just see how fine it is. Everything's gonna take really good in this field. Load everything up and I'll be back around 3 o'clock. The seed wound up coming way later than what it was supposed to, but it's all right. It's the next morning. We still have time to go put it out. I gotta run and get some of my orange flags, and 2, I've never used one of these before, but I feel like we're gonna have to. I have a walk behind spreader, but that dirt is so fine in that field. I got a feeling I'm gonna be sinking down in there, so I'd rather just walk and kind of spread it. I gotta run to Ace and see what they have, and y'all, we should be at the farm in the next 15 minutes to start throwing down some seed. Alright y'all, we just made it back here. The field is looking as good as it was yesterday. I'm just freaking pumped. I have my seeds. We're about to go over what exactly I'm going to be planting down here, but first let me show you guys a spreader, and I hope it should do pretty good. It's a little pricey, but 35 bucks. It's very nice. It's got all the different settings for speeds. It doesn't make an extremely loud, obnoxious noise when you crank it like the other one did, so I like it. And the way it's kind of walled right here, it's going to give me a chance to try to make my lines around the whole entire field so I don't have my crops in the path. I had to put it in a damn bucket because the bag ripped. But guys, that right there is radish seeds. You guys might be saying, you're crazy, dude. This is more of like a fall and winter type of thing. Not really though. During deer season, when it starts to cool down, the deer will actually use their feet and their nose, and they'll start trying to find roots and stuff that's in the ground, because most of the forage up top it's dying off because it's the winter. So that's where the actual radish part comes into play. But during the spring and summer, this radish gets abnormally big, and the leafy greens up top make them go absolutely crazy, and a lot of people do not plant radishes around this time because they think it's just it's a fall and winter source of food. Now, will they make it to the winter so we can actually hunt over this? I don't know, but worst comes to worst, if its lifespan gets kind of short between that point, guys, we'll just plant something else and we'll throw more radishes down. I want to have these leafy greens right here, right now, because they get, like I said, really big. It's a lot of food source. What I have in this bucket right here, it should do about 1.5 acres of a food plot, and it's gonna provide up to 8 tons of food. Guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and load up our little spreader. Let's start trying to do the outsides first. I'm hoping I have enough. There's a good amount in here, but you never know how the spreader's gonna work, and my main concern is just getting the lines up first, and then I can really start cranking them down and try to spread it out the most. One seed will probably do at least 2 foot of a plant, so I mean we should have enough to cover the whole entire field, y'all. So with that being said, let's get to spreading. Not sure what you guys saw. I know I had the GoPro rolling the whole entire time. My phone was hooked up to the drone, and when I got back, it's had a temperature warning. It's about 90 today, so hopefully that was recording. Multiple times the lever quit working, and it dumped like so much of my freaking seed out. So I just tried to go back and pick them up a little bit and just kind of throw them where I last needed it. But I had about the right amount to finish the last 2 rows I was doing. And let's just hope she, I mean, I put all of it out, so it's in the field. These plants do get big, so there's a couple spots that are kind of blank. The leaves should kind of carry over. Well, actually, I hope not, because the deer should be eating so much of it. But if there is some blanks, I'll come back with some clover or some soybean and stuff. Radish and soybean go really good together. But she is all planted. We're supposed to be getting rain here in the next couple days, and that should make this come up really quick. And you can also see we got some deer already crossing through the field. There are some decent sized buck tracks over here. Let me go show you guys. We got a giant right here. Boy, he came through. I'm just excited, guys. Like this property right here, there's some pretty giant deer on it, and that's why I'm doing all of this, just to give them the best chance they have to grow as big as they can. And y'all will see in the video soon, I got a lot of moms with some babies out here right now. So what won't be hunted this year, I want to give them the best food source they can have, just so they can live a healthy life. So that's the whole point of this. There's multiple sections on this farm right now that you guys haven't even seen yet that I think you'll be pretty excited about. That's about it for today, guys, of what I got going on out here. If you want to keep seeing updates on how my stuff is growing, We have the sunflowers, we have this food plot. We're currently working on another one right now. Playing all different types for different sections, and I got reasonings for all of it. So if you guys want to keep up with that, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more videos like this. I'm gonna say this to you guys too. I'm actually leaving for Wisconsin July 7th. We go up to Shawano Lake every single year. It's crystal clear water. We're gonna have some fishing content coming out. If any of you guys are living near that area, near Shawano Lake, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram or leave a comment down here. It'd be cool to try to, when you guys got a boat or want to go out or whatever, I always rent my little personal little bass boat. It'd be a fun time bringing back the fishing content. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, Linton Bass TV.